is 2007 Mercedes R-Class 320 CDI 4matic. I think one of the most underrated SUVs around. It's quite affordable. I'm gonna tell you the cons and pros about it, and over 6 years ownership, what we got through and what problems occurred during ownership. And let's start it with the external. Seven-seater. It's supposed to be six-seater really. I've added 7-seat. It comes with 7 and 6-seat combination. And this one is AMG Sport version. You can see the only thing you can tell it really AMG is the alloys. And yeah, the only tax band is the one of the cons. But is the tax band is over £500 a year. And fuel economy is not so great because it's 2.2 tons of vehicle and powered by V6 engine. The engine is good, smooth. I'll start it in a minute and then I'll show the engine bay. Let's have a look at the tail of the car. Is the two exhaust powered tailgate. You can probably get it power tailgate as well. It's got massive space. Then you put the third row seats up. It's not really much left. This much. But using it in the pocket 5 gives you massive space. So you've got soft close boot, and let's go around it. Okay, it's got all around parking sensors and adaptive xenon headlights. That's it. There we go. Now I'm gonna take the camera inside and show you a bit of inside as well. See what this car is all about. Okay, it's got powered seats and 3-person memory, plus electric powered steering wheel. What we got here is powerful mirrors. The driver's side mirror no longer adjusted from the button. It's got 7-speed gearbox, which is really smooth. Auto headlights and sports pedals. It doesn't have factory sat-nav anymore because it was broken. Wow, this is much better option really. If you have this car, you just look aftermarket stereo. It's way much better, and you can actually hook up rear camera. Play videos. I need to just roll down the windows. It's quite nice weather here. Nope. Heated seats, and oh yes, we're talking about the pros and cons. The cons continues. Because this car is over 200,000 miles on it. The dial for the heating is no longer adjusting easily. It still adjusts, but it's a pain. Aircon leaks. Whether we get it fixed last year, but it still leaks. So it needs to be sorted because it's a black car. It's quite a hot place to be. It's really hot in the summertime. It's got lots of cubby holes. It's got, I think it's got 5 cigarette lighter points or power points. It's got 2 cup holders here, and 2 times center. Okay, the back. That's the that's supposed to be armrest place, but this is original R-Class seat. It's come from scrapyard, and all the other pieces come from Germany, so it's genuine. Well, much as to the interior as well. Let's go up the back seat. You can see the door is massive. It's got 3-zone climate control. It's got I don't want to talk about the headroom and knee room. It's massive. It's really massive. It's massive. That's for kids, and you can see the boot. Yeah, we set the 3-zone climate control is good. It's really helpful in the winter months. And this car, equipped with the electric heater, I think it heats instantly. It starts heat as soon as you start the car. It starts heating. It doesn't have to wait till the engine to warm up, which is perfect. Plus, heated seats helps as well in the winter time. We're talking about the I took some notes here, cons and pros, with my kids and wife, because this is our family vehicle to long hauls, going somewhere long journeys. And yeah, since we bought it, I've gone through 3 air suspension, which is the this one fitted with on the rear air suspension, and the ones I took, the first 2 was original, so it was showing 185,000 miles on the clock. That then I bought second expensive option, the airbag, and my wife is here. And that was from Arnold, from Germany. That didn't fit properly, so it just gone pop. Well, still alright, but it didn't fit properly, so it's knackered. It was sitting on the like solid. Anyway, I bought 2 other from China, which is still on it, and they are actually it lost 2 years and there's still no problem with them. Yeah. What else? The sat-nav DVD driver was heating up and it didn't work at all, so we had to buy aftermarket stereo, which is really good, really good. And you can play videos, you can put rear view camera, It just it shows you the trajectory of the rear mirror, like a genuine thing, and you can play videos like when on the journey. You can put videos on, and you can watch videos. It's got Wi-Fi. What else? We've gone through 2 turbos as well. The first turbo was again, lasted around 180 to 190 k miles, which is not too bad. Only trouble was this sucked the rubber surrounding of the turbo, which is, I will show you in a minute. It's in the middle of the cylinders, 6 cylinders. Parking, my wife complained about the parking. This thing is huge, 5.5 meters long and is wide. That's parking. We said the tax rate was high. Fuel economy is not good because it's heavy, and also it's 3-liter turbo. 254 brake horsepower, which is really smooth power. It's good enough for this vehicle, and just over 500 Newton meters of torque, which is not too bad. It's actually feels quite nippy on the road. It doesn't really feel slow at all, because it's also 4x4. Well, it's normally front wheel drive on the road, but when it needs to, you don't even feel it's actually in action. I've never seen it spin the wheel at all. What else? Air control dials, they said. Yeah. Oh, there's not much really wrong with the car. The pros now. Okay. First thing, my son said it's huge space, which is roomy. 4x4, gearbox, and good engine. 214k. Underrated grace SUV compared to the prices now, which you can get one of them probably under 5k, and no mileage as well. We bought this 170 miles on it. It was like limo. It's been used as a limo all his life. It was unbelievably clean example it was when we bought it back in 2014. Lots of gadgets, like I said, the adaptive headlights and all memory seats. What else? It's got cruise control, limiter, hill hold. Yeah, lots of gadgets to really list here. Even today's standards, it's not too bad. Not too bad. I've got auto headlights, auto wipers, and you know, this common for these cars. They all come standard, I think. What else? Well, 64 grand it was, this car, when it was new. I think that's why it was underrated, because it's not an SUV, it's not proper SUV. I mean, it's not estate. It's just classes on. It's big, I would say. It's longer than normal SUVs, but shorter, which is, I like it better that way. I don't like too heavy, high seating position. It's just nice. Okay, I think that's it. Let's pause the video and let's mount this camera to, and then let's take it for a test drive. Can't play music, copyrights wise. Let's go. really slow car to go. I mean, it's not even powered yet. Gear changes are really smooth. So actually 313,000 miles, not 314. Sorry. Yeah, it's better to drive at night. It's got the adaptive headlight that turns with the steering wheel. It's a big deal. It's a big deal in 2007 when this first introduced. 2006 first introduced. Let's go in here. This biker's hole is. I hope everybody is coping with this Corona lockdown, which is helping the matters. Yeah, going that way. I'm going that way too, mate. This is the school for my kids. What are you doing, mate? Sorry for these bikers, unfortunately. Just wait for me to get past and then you can do whatever you want. Normally this road is really not busy. Since this Corona lockdown, it's got busier and busier down here. Everybody is staying healthy, you can't really blame them. But normally it's not busy here. Now everybody's walking down and running down here, bike riding. First gen 7-speed gearbox of the Mercedes. This second generation, I'm led to believe, is much better than this one. So yeah, that's the car. I will show you a couple more things that are interesting in this car, and then some up the video. I should go up when I stop the car. The handbrake down there, as always, the same thing. As you go. A couple more interesting things that I like about this car, actually. I forgot to show you. Let's start it. Not all 4 windows that falls down. If if you press this button, you got this quarters pop out as well, which is a good feature. And then the engine is the next thing, or the last thing. It's the engine. Well, this car is not being used regularly, that's why it's a bit messy really, the cobwebs and whatnot. Recently I changed the ballast on this one. You can see on my videos. Apart from that, like I said, the turbo is here. Couple of turbo, which the turbo we put, it wasn't right, so they actually changed it under warranty. Normally it's supposed to cost about 1600 or something from Mercedes. We got it, one of the turbo guy that they do own the turbos, they set a good price for us, so we got with that, and it's okay, of course the warranty. That's and start engine sound when you set it.